Welcome back to You Jump, I Jump podcast. I'm Jamie, and this is Giselle, and we're back again. Back again.
I was just saying this is my favorite part.
Oh yeah. We're watching in the background Bring It On.
What's your rating? Background movie rating?
Oh, Bring It. It's hard to say. Personally, I would rate it very high, but I don't think it's critically
it's a personal rating.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like a general
rating.
I thought it was like a general rating of the movie.
We don't want
For me, like 8. I feel like it's a really fun movie, and it makes me feel nostalgic for a simpler time.
I love it.
Yeah. What would you rate it?
Maybe like a 9.
Whoa.
Do you remember how many times we watched this movie?
It was on pay-per-view, and I remember we'd always watch it at your house.
We would practice the dance.
We would like wake up in the morning. It was we didn't go outside. We would just wake up and watch this. Like, I don't even know how we got that entertained off of it, but we did.
There's so many quotable moments in this movie.
One doesn't come to mind. But
really?
I mean, I can't think of it right now, but yeah, there are some funny moments. But then, like, I don't know. I was also seeing on TikTok people watching Cruel Intentions, another one of movies that we really like. And people were like just shitting on it. Like, I didn't realize the acting was this bad. Like, you never even saw it when it came out. Like, you're watching it today. Yeah. And, I mean, I think we acknowledged that the acting wasn't that great at the time.
Reese was really good.
Reese was good.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, everyone else.
But I feel like that was as far as Catherine's character, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Ryan Phillippe, I feel like they were, first of all, they were teenagers, supposed to be teenagers in the movie. And also they were trying really hard. I think that's part of their character too. Like, they were trying really hard to have this look, have this facade of like. Yeah, and
it seemed fake because it wasn't real. It was fake.
Yeah. The only one that was actually authentic, and the character was I forgot her name. It begins with A.
Annette.
Yeah. Yeah. Annabelle. That one had a lot of I really loved the Greg character. He was a standout for me. The Gregster.
Yeah. I thought it's good. Like,
that was a 10 for me personally in my vault of movies. 10 out of 10.
I'd say it was an 8 too for me. Maybe 8.5. Because I don't know how many times I could watch it again. I think that's what I put in my brain is like, could I watch that again? Yeah, I could.
How many movies can you watch every single day and not get bored? I don't think I could do that. I could watch, like, if it's a classic movie, like maybe once or twice a year. Because I don't like to watch unless I feel like that only happened when we were young. We're watching a movie that we just saw over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But is there a movie that you would rewatch again every day?
There's really stupid movies that I would rewatch every
day.
Every day. Like, I think they're so. Is it weird? I really love to rewatch silly romantic comedies. I love rewatch. Like, The Duff. I could rewatch that so many times because
my God.
But I don't rank it very high.
Yeah.
It's just because I think it's so, like, silly and funny. And there's parts I'm like, oh man, you again. And
who's in The Duff again?
Mae Whitman, is that her name?
Oh, okay, now I'm remembering.
Is it Mae Whitman? I don't know. Or does she have a middle name? Is like Mae something Whitman? Whatever. She's in it. And also, I can watch She's Out of Your League. I can watch that many times.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I like that one too.
Is it also rated like low for you?
Yeah. I just like if something's too good, a movie, I feel like it makes me feel too much. And I already feel a lot.
Yeah, not for an everyday.
Yeah, I want to feel less. I want to escape into the silliness of something. As far as something I'm going to watch over and over again. Are you excited? Like, do you get excited on birthdays, or are you just like whatever?
Truthfully, I get excited about the gifts.
the gifts.
Yeah, like I definitely need a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
So, and I was thinking like maybe, you mentioned you wanted to give me a gift, but I'm thinking maybe I need to restock on something, like some things from CVS. That's where I get my makeup. So, like powder.
I thought I was getting you that powder.
I don't know now.
Why? It didn't get good reviews?
I feel like it's just so unnecessary.
It's so nice. You could really that's the point of a birthday gift. It's something that you wouldn't buy yourself. Like, you're not going to spend $35 on it, but I will. I'll spend $35 on it.
I don't know.
And I have a water bottle picked out for you.
No, I said I didn't want a water bottle. Such a cute one. No.
Such a cute one.
Oh, I do need a steamer, a hand steamer.
I'm just not even caring about that.
I need it, though. Oh, and headphones. Headphones.
Water bottle.
Get me what I don't want.
That you need. Sure. I mean, you didn't almost faint in the mall because your clothes weren't steamed. I'm just going to put that out there.
I do have a water bottle, though.
But you don't have a cute water bottle, and that's the problem. The problem is it's not cute. But I did find one that's perfectly you. It took me a minute because at first I was picking things that were perfectly me. But I found one that was perfectly you, and I'm excited.
Can't wait.
2 liters. The bare minimum you should be drinking.
It makes me laugh because I was telling you that making a wish, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, don't waste your time making a wish on your birthday, because I could tell you I've been living for 37 years and none of the wishes came true. Well, at least I don't remember when I was young. For me, none of them came true. So I had stopped making wishes at 36. I was like, I'm done with that.
You waited a long time.
I did. So I was like, maybe next year. But then you told me that you'd never made wishes.
No, I really don't. I really don't make a wish on my, because I forget. It's like so much pressure. They're just like, blow out the candle, make a wish, blow out the candles. You're like, ah, and you just blow out the candles. Yeah. Jesse told me he didn't make a wish either.
Really?
He said it was just too much.
So why did you get the candles? There's no point. I feel like the point of blowing candles is for the wish.
It was a cute video.
Okay. For Penelope to blow.
Yeah, for her to blow the candle. That was so cute. But yeah, I just don't. That's sad. You should make a wish this year.
Oh God.
Take it slow. I'll take it so slow. I'll sing it really slow. Happy birthday.
No.
Wait, what cake are you wanting?
No, my own cake.
What is that?
I was thinking maybe we could.
I can make you a cake.
No, go to like a bakery. Just get like a cupcake.
Ew.
Why?
One cupcake? Why don't you get it?
You can have one.
I don't want one. Why don't you just do a little round cake and you could eat it all week? The cringe part where I hate that part. Oh, I love that trend, by the way, on TikTok. Like when they show their, I guess like the ick is activated when their husband does something. Like, I've been sending them because I think they're so funny.
What's an ick for you?
It's so hard.
But a husband ick?
No, I don't really have one, honestly. I don't really have one. We've talked about this last time, but
we did?
No,
on the pod?
No. I'm going to bring up what we talked about. We talked about having embarrassing moments. And you said, yeah, I've not had that many embarrassing moments. I've had a lot of embarrassing moments. So if I were to judge someone else, I can't. I can't. No, on that. We all do. No, on that particular thing. On an ick that they do, on an embarrassing thing that they do, the way they do it is the problem and embarrassing. I can't do it. There's so few things that like ick me out in that way. For that.
It's because you're too in love.
It's just, I don't know.
Did you have icks with prior? Or still?
No.
You were too in love?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. More more things that just made me angry or annoyed. They weren't like a silly, like, oh, that's an ick. It was like a character flaw that was very.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh.
No, like a silly ick.
Yeah, that's
a silly ick that can be fixed in the moment.
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't think so, because I don't.
There's one ick. I just thought of one.
Okay.
I think this pertains to all men and it's so stupid, but it's when their fly is open.
Okay.
Because I'll never tell them that it's open. At least to a stranger. That's it.
I don't know if that's an ick. Could be just something that annoys you a little. You find that ick, like you would see what you perceive as like the hottest guy and be like, he left his fly open, peace. Like you're not interested anymore. That's not like I can't think that that's true. Is that true?
No,
Yeah,
but I mean ick is, it's just like a you know, like a moment when you're like, damn, if that didn't happen.
I don't know. That's a strange one, because anyone's fly could be open.
True.
I wish I had more icks. I wish I had better icks. Just a lot. It takes a lot, I think. It doesn't take a lot to, like, I get annoyed very easily. But it takes a lot to gross me out. Ick me out. That's what it means, like grossed out. Like, ugh, like cringe. Right? Right? That's what it is, right? Like, it's not just, ooh. It's like
I feel like icks happen kind of like unexpectedly. Like it's just like out of your control. It just happens, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's it's like
yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that it's not, maybe it's an ick towards their parent. It's not an ick towards them.
Wait, I have to turn on the AC. It's very, very hot.
Oh, that's so scary. I thought you were going to call someone. I was like, oh. That's weird. That's a weird part in this movie. When he's looking at Torrance's bikini body and then his sister walks right in front of his eye line and it's just a close-up on her boobs. That part always made me feel weird. I'm like, oh, we couldn't have done this. Maybe just her face. We could have done this differently. But did you think they had chemistry?
Like sibling chemistry. Oh my god, this scene is so funny.
Yeah, this is good. When the spirit fingers guy comes.
Where he starts criticizing each one of them, like pointing out their flaws. Smile. Don't smile.
Who called him? Now I'm realizing, like, who told him to come? Because no one looks.
I think Torrance hired somebody.
Oh,
like
I was gonna say, because nobody looks happy to see him, but someone called him.
Where is he now? Hopefully, he's doing big things.
I don't know. Something tells me this was his big thing. I mean, this is a big thing. Like, he really killed us. He doesn't really have to do anything after this. I was watching a podcast last night, you know, Abby and Matt's podcast, and they were reading off of, I don't know, I think people submitted worst date stories to them. That's it. It was funny.
Should we do something similar? People submit, I don't know, anything.
Stories and we react to them?
Or
what would the story be?
Or they could submit questions, life questions. What should I do?
What should I? Oh, like we give advice?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be fun. Do you like that?
I wouldn't give advice.
At all?
I'm not good. You're good.
I think you're fine. I think they're obvious answers, honestly.
As long as we can give bad advice.
Yes,
Too much pressure.
But we should talk about that Sex in the City scene you sent me, or I sent you. Someone sent someone.
Oh, when she finds out Big.
Yeah, so she's casually dating Big. And
casually dating Big. Go ahead.
She runs into him when she's out with her friends, and he's sitting with another girl on a date. And she tries to play cool, but then her emotions come out, and she's not cool anymore. And I don't think she's embarrassing, but it's embarrassing to watch.
But in a good way.
I think it's a really, really normal reaction.
For her personality.
For her personality type, yes. And people in the comments were just like, they just taking a dump all over her.
For real.
I don't know what they wanted her to do. Because a lot of people say, like, I would do this or I would do that. But I have yet to see someone in real life just really give it to someone else.
Yeah, like Samantha.
Yeah, or just, like, yeah, anyone. Just, I don't know.
Now, what would you do? You're casually dating somebody.
Casually dating, and I see you sitting with another person.
Would you approach?
No.
Same.
I would just go, okay. And I just, I just walk out, and then I'd never speak to that person again.
You wouldn't even let them know?
No. I would just.
What if they said it wasn't me?
Yeah, I would just never talk to them again. Okay. Is that? I think that's normal. Like,
I thought you would actually say something.
No. I wouldn't.
No.
No. I wouldn't.
That doesn't seem like you.
It is.
If they asked you, you would say why. You would just block them completely.
Well, we said I'm casually dating.
Yeah, they're gonna text
It's not
you the
like
next
this
day.
person is my boyfriend.
No,
right?
I know, but I'm saying if they speak to you the next day, they're not gonna know that you saw them, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Hey, Jay," you know.
I might say something like snarky, like, "Oh, did you have a good night?"
Okay, well, you will mention it.
Yeah, if they message me, I would say, "Did you have a good night?" Then if they were like, well, "It was okay."
It's okay. Okay.
Or if they said, "Yeah," I'd be like, "Great. I'm so happy for you." And then I would never talk to them again. Okay. I really like to, like, cut it off. Mm-hmm. I don't want to know whatever thoughts you were having about that.
Now, would it apply if you're in a relationship, you would want to hear his side and talk about it and
No, if I was in a relationship,
it's still the same?
No, I'm like going right there.
You're walking over.
I'm confronting in the moment.
Mm-hmm. So
and I'm saying, what is this? Who is this? What's happening here?
Okay.
And then what are they going to say? I'm openly cheating on you. And I'm going to be like, awesome. Like, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's hard. That's harder to navigate than I'm casually dating someone and I see them on a date.
Yeah, because I feel like you don't really owe them anything, but then they are showing their true colors. They're showing who they are. Mm-hmm. So that's enough. And
what would you do?
Casually dating somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely never approach them in that moment. I would never walk over.
Never approach them.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, I would have probably been thinking, like, it looks like he's dating a woman, but it could be like a sister. It could be a relative. But that's my brain
giving the benefit of doubt.
Yeah, giving him the benefit of the doubt. But I would not reach out to him unless he reaches out to me.
He messages you. What do you say now?
I would say, are we exclusive? And then if he was like, yeah or no, then I'd be like...
He said, yeah, we are.
Okay, it didn't look like it.
Last night. And then...
If he denies it, I'm going to be like, no.
He says, oh, that was just my last hurrah. Like,
This is my last hurrah.
That's my last... I had to let her down easy.
You have to give her a proper goodbye. No, there's something to like just going up to them and just ending it right there, because I don't want to prolong it anymore.
Yeah.
But I know that I would never have the balls to just go up, because I would be too. I react more emotionally and not like I'm not angry at the moment. I'm more hurt, and I don't want him to see me hurt.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, I know there's men that would be like, that wasn't me. They would be like shaggy.
Yeah.
And they would try to convince me. And sometimes I feel like I would be convinced if they were like really begging me to be like, oh no, that wasn't me. Like, you how can you say, gaslighting me? So it's probably better to walk over, no matter what. Even if I am hurt, walk over and just be like, what are you doing?
I don't think she in that moment walked over realizing there was a girl there. She walked over because she saw him. No, she saw him. If you watch the scene, she saw him and she goes, oh, Big's there, let me say hi. I see him over there, let me say hi. And then when she walked up and saw the girl, she was like, oh. Like, she just saw him. And maybe she thought he was with multiple people or whatever, like friends, Yeah. But then she's like, oh, okay, this is a date.
But her friends knew that he was.
Yeah, yeah, everyone knew. But Carrie is always in La La Land about Big, honestly. She really loved him. Yeah. May he rest. Stop. She really loved him.
But that's also that showcases what a lot of women have gone through.
Yeah.
Like being so blind to the red flags.
I agree.
And I know in the comments they're like, God, the red flags were there. Right. You're seeing it as a third party. When you're there, you don't see it.
Yeah. Yes.
So, I don't know. Like, justice for Carrie. Let her live.
Justice. Again. Justice. We always talk about justice. But, yeah, I do think that it's, I don't know. I think it's hard to watch, and that's what makes it good to watch. Mm-hmm. That's what makes it interesting.
And also, you don't want to watch a show where the couple is perfect.
Yeah, that's a good point that you made yesterday.
So, and that even goes to, like, even with Aiden, it was perfect, but she was not. Like, she was not feeling perfect about how everything was going so well.
I just don't think that was her type of man. I mean, maybe...
I don't know.
Maybe now, since this is not even the same character, this will be her type of man, but... or maybe they'll introduce another character who's just like Big.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I don't know. And I'll never want to know. Yeah. But, yeah. I didn't think Aiden was, like, a bad boyfriend to Carrie. He's not her cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was... I think Big probably didn't deserve her at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, in the middle of the day. Okay, guys. Sorry for this episode. I feel like we're both a little bit off. We've got a lot of things going on. Hopefully next week we're just going to be
back on it.
Thanks for watching, and hope there's some salvageable footage here.
We'll see.
To show you guys. And that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe if you want to. Okay, bye.